name sometimes. So we were shouting the name, Jesus, Jesus. And it was amazing what began to manifest. People would come up and you would hear their gods. They would begin to shout, science, science. People would come up saying, Satan, Satan. Listen, Satan is not your father. He's not anybody's father. You know whose father he is? Lies. The only way he is a father of man, I believe, is if you've bitten into his lies. He's not your father. It's a false identity. Jesus said your father is a devil. Why? Because they've bitten into a lie. They had followed a deception. They had followed a lie. Are you following me? So these people are following their lies. Science is my God. There's no hope in that. We've got to change the way we think. Speak truth. You want to prophesy? Speak truth. You can see depression on people, and you can speak love into that. You can see when somebody's hurting. You can see when they've had broken families. All you have to do is see truth. All you have to do is see truth. You just have to not compromise for a lie. You just can never, your tongue has got to become a river of truth. That you say, I will never lie. The institutions of American education, the first colleges and universities were all Bible preaching, and they were all transforming the world. And the forefathers said that this nation will be a light unto the nations. We will preach the gospel to all the nations of the earth. We will send out missionaries, and we used to do it. I will give you over to doctrine of demons. Do you think we have a doctrine of demons in America today? We have a doctrine. We are raising up. We are raising up Satanists. If we tell them that they're gods, we're telling them to bow down to Satan. Because he's the one that started the lie. And we're telling them to follow Satan. I know that that's plain, blunt, like, there it is. Not a parable. You know, maybe Jesus would say a parable. He did say a parable. He put it on the university campus. He allowed a big snake to find itself on a university campus, and he said, for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. I can say that plainly because I've lived it, and I stand on a 560-foot depiction of Satan every week. And everybody at the university has told me, yes, this is a depiction of Satan. She's the head of the Stewart Art Collection out at UCSD. I never give names, but I really do pray for her. We asked her, you know, hey, what do you think about this thing? She's like, I love it. And she knows who we are because we've been out there 3 years and we've talked to her before. And I said, well, is it, you know, what is it a depiction of? And she said, oh, you know, it's going up knowledge and leaving the age of innocence for a higher pursuit of knowledge. And you leave innocence and you get knowledge and da-da-da, all this stuff. And this is a depiction of, she literally said it better than most Christians. She said, this is when Satan came in and embodied a snake and came in and tempted Adam and Eve. That's coming from a total atheist that has no grid for Christianity, I don't think. Here's how I know that I don't think she has a grid. And this is, see, I think she's just been raised in this culture, and we've abandoned the culture as the church and the society. Again, I'm not pointing my finger. I'm saying, I'm hopefully grabbing a hold of your heart and saying there's something different. There's something better. I was talking to her, and we were going through all the Stewart Art Collection because she's doing interviews with us now. She's agreed to do interviews. I think she's fascinated by it. What you're fighting for, look, right there, Jhop. Justice House of Prayer, San Diego. A house that contends with every other house. You know what I'm contending faith. I'm not contending with Islam. I'm not contending with Buddhism. I'm not contending with secular atheism. I'm contending for faith in who I am, in Christ, and who He is. If I have a right perception, if I believe in my heart, and it comes out of my mouth, and I can declare these truths to you today, I've contended for something, and I've gained some sort of reality and authority and ground that all of a sudden becomes a hammer against the enemy's schemes. That's what David did. Let me go take care of the sheep and play my harp until God makes my enemies a footstool. Joseph gets a promise from the Lord. Sees his brothers bowing down. He says, "You're gonna bow down to me, dude." And he gets all puffed up here. I'm gonna be king. God says, "Not that way." And he takes him to prison. Why? To sit at God's right hand until he understood who he was and who God was, and until God made his enemies a footstool. We're going to win this battle because we have better stories. Because our heroes don't bow down. My heroes taught me how not to bow down. I stand in defiance of the systems of this day. Why? Because somebody taught me how to stand. We have to challenge the very system that kills babies.